Hello children, today we will see the topic plants, class 6 subject science. Okay, so whenever you are getting free time, you will be going to a park. So in the park what you will observe, all greenery will be observed. Many kinds of plants, many kinds of trees you will be observing. No, they will be present. So why do we go there? Actually we go for fresh air. So whenever we want to some refresh ourselves at that time, we will be going to a park and we will enjoy there. So what makes to get fresh air? Plants. Why? Because plants release fresh oxygen for us. So today we will see completely about the plants. What are the different parts of a plant? What are their functions? What are the modifications? Means modifications means what special functions do they perform, like that we will learn about plants. Okay, so basically first I will draw the parts of a plant. Okay, just I have drawn a plant picture. Okay, so the part which is growing below the soil, that part is called as root system. Okay, it contains root hairs. Okay, it contains all the root hairs. The part which is growing above the soil is called as shoot system. So basically plant is divided into two parts, root system and shoot system. The part which is growing below the soil is called root system. The part which is growing above the soil is called shoot system. Okay. Next again in the shoot system we will find different parts like stem, leaves, flowers, fruits, everything we'll be finding on the shoot system. Means on the stem we will find all these parts. Now we will go one by one to each and every part in detail. Okay. Now basically first we will study about the root system. So generally there are two kinds of root system or two types of root systems. Okay. In some plants, you will be observing there will be a main root in the middle. Okay. On that main root, other roots will be growing. So the roots which are growing on that main root, they are called as lateral roots. Lateral roots. And the root which is present in middle, which is very thick, that root is called as main root. Okay, so this kind of root system you will be finding in most of the trees like mango tree, banyan tree, most of the trees you will find. Apart from that, even you can observe in the carrot also. Okay, so actually carrot which we are eating, actually we are eating tap root, we are eating the main root. So when you observe the carrot, you can observe small tiny root hairs on the carrot. They are nothing but they are lateral roots. Okay. I think this part is clear now. Okay. Now, second type of the root system is fibrous root. So, what is the difference between taproot and fibrous root? Means there will not be a main root in middle. There will be bunches of roots. That's all. You will be observing bunches of fibrous root or bushy roots. So, this root system is also called as fibrous root system. So this fibrous root system we will be finding in grass plants. So that's why whenever you will come out to any place nearby your home, if any grass is there, just to pull out the grass and you can observe there the roots will be coming out. They are bushy, means many roots will be there. There will not be any main root in the middle like taproot. Okay. So clear, two types of root system we have. First one is taproot system and second one is fibrous root system. The root system in which you will find a main root in the middle is called as taproot system. And the root system where you will miss or where you will not find main root, that kind of root system is called as fibrous root system. Okay. Taproot you will be finding in most of the trees. Fibrous root you will be finding in grass plants. Okay. Next. After to this root systems, types of root system, now we will go for functions of the root. Okay. So what are the functions of roots means what role they will play in a plant while performing some activities. That is the meaning of function. So what function means actually because of the roots only the plant can able to stand straight. Okay. That means the roots hold the plant firmly to the soil. Second point, it absorbs water and minerals from the soil. Third point, when it is holding the soil, it is preventing soil erosion. So these are the three important points of a functions of root. Just tell right. First function is it absorbs water and minerals. Next, it holds the plant to firmly fix into the soil. Okay. And third point, it prevents soil erosion. It prevents soil erosion. These are the functions of the root. Apart from that, in some plants, roots, they undergo some special functions. Apart from these three, they undergo means they have additional functions. So what are that? They are called as modifications. So what are that modifications in the root? We will see. In that, first one is storage roots. Actually, in a plant, who is preparing the food? Leaf. Leaf is preparing the food with the help of photosynthesis, with the help of sunlight, chlorophyll, water, carbon dioxide. By the process of photosynthesis, it can able to prepare its own food. So when the food is prepared, that stored food is called as starch. So that starch food in some plants, what happens means the starch will be extra. So it gets stored in some part of the plant. So in some plants, roots will store that extra starch. So such kind of roots are called as storage roots. These examples you know very well. What are they means? They are carrot, radish, potato, sorry, not potato, and beetroot and turnip. These are the four storage roots. Carrot, radish, turnip. Okay, and beetroot. These are the four storage roots. Okay, next. What is the additional second modification of the root means? In some plants, you will that plants they will be growing in marshy soil. Marshy soil means the soil will be covered with totally with water. So what happens means that roots cannot breathe air. Why? Because completely it is covered with water. So they cannot breathe. So what they will be doing means on the surface of the soil itself, on the trunk itself, some additional roots will be arising. That additional roots, they are having the capacity to absorb or to take oxygen or else to take carbon dioxide and they can able to breathe. So such kind of roots are called as breathing roots. So these breathing roots you will find in the plants like mangroves. These mangroves, they grow in marshy soil, means on the trunk itself, again the additional roots will be arising. And here total soil which is filled with water. So they cannot absorb water, so they cannot absorb air from the atmosphere. So what they will do is additionally roots will be arising and they can able to absorb, they can able to take in oxygen from the environment. Okay, so such kind of roots are called as breathing roots. This is a second modification. Now we will see third modification. In third modification, you can see banyan tree. Banyan tree, it will grow for some years. It will grow from some years means the branches will be widespread, very, very widespread. So at that time, it becomes too heavy and it may fall. And it may fall. So to avoid that, what the banyan tree will be doing means on the branches, from the branches itself, additional roots will be arising and they will be vertically, they fall down on the ground. Vertically, they fall down on the ground like this. And even they touch the soil also. Why? Why means it gives support to the whole tree. So this kind of roots are called as prop roots. Prop roots. Okay. Now we will go for next modification. Next modification, for example, money plant is a money plant is having very weak stem. Actually, it is a climber. So when you will observe a money plant, you can observe on the stem itself, it will be having tiny root-like structures. Why? Because it needs support to climb. So wherever it is growing, suppose it is growing or it is taking the help of the another tree trunk. On the trunk it is taking the support, means how it holds the trunk means with the help of these root like structures. These roots are called as climbing roots. Climbing roots. Okay. Climbing roots. So because of the climbing roots, the money plant can able to take the support and it can climb. So there till now we have studied about four root modifications. They are storage roots, breathing roots, prop roots and climbing roots. These are modifications. And before modifications we have studied even about the functions of roots. Okay. So before functions of roots we have studied what are the different types of root system. Okay. Before that, we have seen what are the different parts of a plant. Basically, the plant is divided into two parts, shoot system and root system. Thank you. So in my next video, I'll explain about stem, leaf and flower. Thank you.